I don't have to go to the gym. I get to. See how I flipped those words? And I've made this video before. I've made this video a couple times, but I really wanted to emphasize this again because of the experience that I had. Like, look, for those of you guys that don't know, if you subscribed to me for a bit, you probably knew that I tore my Achilles about 2 months ago. It was a partial tear, so it was only like a 3-month. I did not need surgery. It was only like it was a 3-month process. I'm in physio right now. We're working on walking again and getting back to how I used to be. Workouts are modified, things of that nature, right? Because of that experience, I realized how much of a privilege like going to the gym and working out is, right? I realized that, I mean, not really so much that I realized, but I feel like it more emphasizes the point that this is a privilege. Like, there's people out here that this is the reality for them. Like, there's people who are like disabled, who, can't walk, don't have the ability to do the things like other people can do. There are people who are very elderly who probably can't do much, right? And me being young right now, 26 years old, it was a telltale sign that, I gotta start like, stretching, taking care of my body, really like not taking my youth for granted and just taking care of myself, because one day, who knows, like when I'm old and whatnot, I may not be able to do the things that I can do now, right? So it's really just about preserving and taking care of myself so that I can be able to do the things that I enjoy doing now, right? And just not playing small. Like, that's why I like, if you guys watch the end of the videos, I always say at the end, there's nothing enlightening about playing small, right? There's nothing enlightening about not reaching your full potential, right? Because this is a privilege. Like, you get to do this, right? You get to be able to sprint. You get to be able to do the pull-ups. You get to be able to, bench 225. You get to be able to do these things and feel young and feel strong and powerful, right? And this is all a privilege, and it can easily be taken away from you like that, right? Especially if you're not preserving it, you're not taking care of it, right? And that was one of the lessons I had to learn, was like, definitely going back into training now, I'm a lot more careful. I'm a lot more conscious. I'm a lot more, preserving myself, right? Like, I'm stretching more. I'm going to be honest, I never really used to stretch like that, right? And it's crazy. You're probably watching this thinking like, you know what I mean? Someone like me would probably be stretching a lot, right? But going forward, I'm definitely going to implement stretching a lot more, because working out, going to the gym, it's a privilege. You get to do this, right? And some people would kill to be in the position that I'm in, kill to be in the position that you're in right now, right? And the crazy part about it is that there's a lot of people out here who are lazy. Maybe you're one of them. You're watching this, you're lazy, you don't want to go to the gym, and you're taking it for granted, when there's people out here who would kill to be in a position that you're in. So take advantage of the life you were given and actually make something of yourself. Stop playing small. Stop, being insignificant. There's nothing enlightening about that. There's nothing cool about that. Being lazy, being having a dad bod, like not reaching your full potential. There's nothing cool about that. There's nothing cool about it. Doesn't inspire anybody, because people can't get inspired off that. People can't see you and get inspired, because when they see you being average and mediocre, that's not inspiring. There's nothing enlightening about that. But when people actually see you glowing up and leveling up and stuff, it inspires other people to do the same. It causes a ripple effect. I'm always saying there's nothing enlightening about playing small, because I think it's something important. And I don't only just say it to remind you guys, I also say it to remind myself, because sometimes, I be getting that urge to want to play small, that urge to want to just be average and fit in with the masses, when it's like, nah, bro, you got to go above and beyond. Because when you don't go above and beyond, you do a disservice to everybody around you, because then they can't get inspired off you. They can't be driven off you, because you can't change lives when you play small and you're, average. You're just like everybody else. You only change lives when you go above and beyond, right? When you go above and beyond, and you try to be the best version of yourself, you try and reach your full potential. That's when you benefit society the most, right? And that's the message I always try to push to you guys, right? And the main point of all of this is what I'm saying is that you get to do this. Is a privilege. This is something that you get to do. Like, not many, like, people out here would kill to be in your position. You're healthy, you're young. Maybe you guys, you're watching this, you're healthy, you're young. Maybe if you're a little bit older, whatever you can do now, like, it's still a privilege. So you might as well make the most of it. You might as well reach your full potential so that you can do this long term. You can be able to be healthy long term. You can be able to feel strong and powerful long term. Preserve it as much as you can, because you only live once, right? And it goes by so quick like this. So you might as well do something about your physical ability now. You might as well take advantage of this time that you have. But that's all I really have to say about this whole thing, man. That's what tearing my Achilles taught me about, you know, my fitness journey and all that type of stuff, right? Make sure you book a one-on-one consultation if you need help with your fitness journey and you want to build a physique that commands attention, never bores the audience, and you know you just want that change. You want to be able to go into 2026 on a good note. You want to start that momentum now. You want to make sure that you're actually proud of who you are in the mirror and all the things of the nature. Hit that link in the description. Book a consultation. We'll have a conversation. We'll see if it makes sense to work together. And if it does make sense to work together, we'll work on your mindset, your nutrition. We'll work on, you know, your scheduling, all that type of stuff, so that you can actually build the physique that commands attention, never bores the audience, and make sure you reach your full potential. So if that sounds like you, hit that link in the description and I'll be happy to be working with you soon. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like the video, and remember, like I'm always stressing to you guys, there's nothing enlightening about playing small. I'm gonna catch y'all. See ya.